everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiply fractions. And the lessons we're going to cover today are fractions of a number, scaling whole numbers by fractions, and multiply fractions by whole numbers using models. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, let's just start with the lesson, that is fractions of a number. So the first one is, what is 1/3 of 15? So whenever you have to calculate 1/3 of 15, that means you need to do 1/3 of times 15, right? So we know that if the whole number doesn't have denominator, that means its denominator is 1. So you need to do numerator times numerator, simply multiply them, and denominator times denominator. So 15 times 1 is 15 and 3 times 1 is 3, right? Now you have to divide 15 by 3. So 3 times what number is 15? 3 times 5 is 15. That means 1/3 of 15 is 5. 1/3 of 15 is 5. Got it? So the correct option is 5, right? Let's just start with the test questions. What is half of 8? So which is the correct option? 1 by 2 times 8, right? It doesn't have any denominator. That means its denominator is 1. So 8 times 1 is 8 and 2 times 1 is 2. So 2 times what number is 8? Very good. 2 times 4 is 8. So half of 8 is 4. That means you need to divide 8 into 2 groups. So when you divide 8 into 2 groups, that would be 4. Got it? The correct option is 4. What is 1/6 of 12? Yes, you have to do 12 times 1 is 12 and 6 times 1 is 6. So the correct option is 2. 1/6 of 12 is 2. Very good. Use your notebook and pencil and okay, the next one is, what number is 1/5 of 10? So which is the correct option? Very good. 1/5 of 10 is also 2. The correct option is 2. What number is 1/3 of 15, which is the correct option? One third of 15 is 5. Very good. That's the one we did on the tutorial. So 1/3 of 15 is 5. What number is 1/10 of 10? Very good. The correct option is 1. What number is 1/5 of 15? Yes, the correct option is 3. 1/5 of 15 is 3. Very good. What number is 1/9 of 18, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 2. 1/9 of 19 is 2. Very good. What number is half of 18, which is the correct option? Half of 18 is very good. That is 9. The correct option is 9. What number is 1/8 of 16? Yes, 1/8 of 16 is 2. The correct option is 2. What is half of 14? The half of 14 is, yes, that is 7. Very good. What number is 1/4 of 12? One-fourth of 12 is, very good. The correct option is 3. What number is half of 20? The correct option is 10. Half of 20 is 10. What number is 1/4 of 16? One-fourth of 16 is 4. The correct option is 4. Very good. What number is 1/5 of 20? Yes, the correct option is 4. What is 1/3 of 9? That is 3. The next one is, what is 1/3 of 12? Yes, the correct option is 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is scaling whole numbers by fractions. Okay, fill in the blanks without multiplying. You have to compare 9 times 1 by 3 to 9, right? How do you compare? Just look at the fractional part. The fractional part is 1/3, right? That means 1/3 is less than 1, right? So 9 times 1 by 3 is also less than 1. You are multiplying 9 with the number that is less than 1, right? So then that means when you multiply a whole number by the number that is less than 1, it converts the whole number into smaller number, right? So 9 times 1 by 3 is less than 9. Got it? When you multiply a whole number to a fraction, it divides the whole number into small portions, isn't it? That's why when you're multiplying a whole number with a fraction, that is less a smaller number. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, fill in the blanks without multiplying. 9 times 1 by 3 is less than 9 or greater than 9? Less than 9. It is the correct option is less than. Why? Because you are multiplying 9 by 1/3. 1/3 means less than 1, right? So when you're multiplying a whole number by the fraction, the whole number becomes smaller, right? So that means 9 times 1 by 3 is less than 9. The correct option is less than. Got it? Less it is. How greater? Fill in the blanks without multiplying. Now you have to compare 8 to 8 times 2 over 3, which is the correct option. Just look at the fraction. 2 by 3 is less than 1, right? That means if you multiply a number that is less than 1 to 8, it becomes smaller. So 8 is greater than 8 times 2 by 3. 8 is greater than 8 times 2 by 3. Got it? Can you hear me now? Okay, fill in the blanks without multiplying. So 6 is greater than 6 times 1 by 5, right? Because 1 by 5 is less than 1, right? So when you multiply a whole number with a number that is less than 9, when you divide a when you multiply a number with something that is less than 1, right, that makes it more smaller. So 6 is always greater than the 6 times 1 by 5, right? Okay, the next one is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank without multiplying. 4 times 1 by 5, you have to compare it to 4. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? 1 by 5 is this 1 by 5 fraction is less than 1, right? So then 4 times 1 by 5 is also smaller than 4. So the correct option is 4 times 1 by 5 is less than 4. The correct option is less. Fill in the blanks without multiplying. 2 times 2 by 4, you have to compare it to 2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is less than, right? Because 2 by 4 is less than 1. So that is less than 2. Got it? Fill in the blanks without multiplying. So which is the correct option? Yes, again, that is less than 2, right? 2 times 2 by 5, then you have to compare it to 2. So which is the correct option? Yes, again, that is less than 2. The correct option is less than. Okay, 1, you have to compare it to 1 times 3 by 5. So which is the correct option? 1 is greater, right? 1 is greater than 1 times 3 over 5. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson, and the next lesson is multiply Multiply fractions by whole numbers using model. Okay, so you are given with the models, we have multiply using the models, right? Just look at these two models. One of the model have all the five portions colored, right? And this one has only one portion colored. So you have to calculate their product using the models. So how do you calculate? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 portion colored, right? So that would be 6 out of 5. Got it? You need to calculate the shaded portions. 6 of the portions are shaded. So the product of this model is 6 over 5. Got it? The correct option is 6 out of 5. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay. Which model represents 4 times 2 over 8? Sorry, 4 times 2 over 4. Which is the correct option, 1 or 2? Option number 1 is the correct option. How? Just look at the numerator, right? 4 and 2. 4 times 2 makes 8. No, option 1 is the correct one. 4 times 2 makes 8. That means all the 8 portions are colored. So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? 4 times 2 is 8. How 4? Which model represents the product? Which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Just multiply the numerators. 2 times 2 is 4. That means the correct option is the one that has only 4 portion colored. Option 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. 2 times 2 is 4. Multiply the numerators. The correct option is the one that has 4 portion colored. So option number 2 is the correct option. Which model represents the product? Which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1. It is 3 times 2 is 6. So the correct option is the one that has 6 portions colored. How to? Option number 1 is the correct option. Just multiply the numerators. 3 times 2 is 6. So the correct option is the one that has all the 6 portions colored. So option 1 is the correct option. Okay, 3 times 2 is 4. Which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? Yes, very good. That is option number 1 because 3 times 2 is 6. So 6 of the portion. Yeah. Correct option is the one that has 6 portions colored, right? Which model represents the product? So which is the correct option? Which is the correct? Yes, that is option number 1. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which model represents the product? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is option number 1, that is 6 over 5. Which model represents the product? So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is which model represents the product? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number one is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 1, grade 4 maths. The chapter we were working on is multiply fractions. We have all finished the lesson today, done with the lesson. So the lessons we have covered today are fractions of a number, scaling whole numbers by fractions, and the one we just finished is multiply fractions by whole numbers using models, right? So if you have any questions related to the lesson we have just finished, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lesson we have just finished, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Okay, thank you. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.